Hey, my friend, it's Melanie Ferguson, your host of Creatives on Fire, the podcast where I hope to inspire you to create a profitable six-figure following online. So turn it up and listen in to amazing stories of success, along with behind-the-scenes secrets and valuable tips from, you guessed it, Creatives on Fire. Hey, my sweet friend, Melanie here. I have a couple of questions for you. I want to ask you if you are struggling at all with overwhelm, feeling like you need to be in a million places, not having enough time. Maybe you struggle with feeling like you're not good enough. Or who am I? Who am I to be sharing this with my audience? That imposter syndrome that a lot of us struggle with. What about just knowing what the next step is you should take in your business? Does any of this resonate with you? If so, I'd love to invite you to Creatives on Fire Insiders. This is an amazing group of creatives who are finding success and growing their businesses together. It's designed to stop the overwhelm, to build your confidence, and to guide you through the next steps you should take in your business. A lot of our focus inside is on video and live video specifically, how to get good at it, how to really capitalize on the time that we spend in our businesses. If this sounds like anything that interests you, come spend some time with us, because let's face it, who you spend your time with matters. Check us out at creativesonfireinsiders.com. We'll see you there. Welcome back to the podcast, everybody. This week, I am super excited to introduce you guys to someone brand new. Her name is Jeannine Crooks, and she works for a little company called AWin, and they are just the mother lode of affiliate marketing. And I cannot wait for her to share with us every single thing that you never knew you needed to know about affiliate marketing. Jeannine, welcome to the podcast.
Well, thank you so much for having me. I'm very honored to be here.
I'm excited and honored to have you. So let's dive right in. Tell me why I need to know about affiliate marketing.
Well, honestly, if you don't have affiliate links on your site, you're leaving money on the table. A lot of money, probably, because if you've got a good loyal base of readers who like the things that you talk about, who like the things that you recommend, adding affiliate links to your blog posts are just simply going to make it easier for them to be able to find those items. And at the same time, you earn a commission for having, brought them to the seller. So, it's a very easy thing to do. It's incremental revenue, and it doesn't take that much time to add it to your site, a couple minutes before you hit publish, and it could turn into some serious dollars.
I agree. So when you are doing this for your blog, you can just make sure that you have all your links ready and you add them at the end, and then they're pretty much evergreen on autopilot for you. But where else could I use affiliate links?
Well, you can use them on social media. So, if you're doing a Facebook post, if you're doing, a Twitter post, any of those kinds of things. Instagram's a little more complicated because they tend to not allow you, you only get to put in one link. So what we've got a lot of people that do in that case is they will create a page on their blog that says, as seen on Instagram. And so they point everybody back to that page, and then people can click from that page to wherever it is the appropriate merchant to make the purchase. So, yep, lots of different ways to do it. And folks on YouTube are very successful with it as well, where they'll go ahead and put the links right into their little section of copy down below, because people want to know where to find exactly what it is that you just showed them, exactly what you just told them was the most wonderful whatever. They want that. And actually putting in an affiliate link is going to make it easier for them to get that. So you're actually helping them by doing it, and then being rewarded for putting in your time in doing that. But instead of just saying, good luck, here's the internet, go for it, try and find it yourself, you're helping them actually find that. And I feel that that's kind of one of the best things about affiliate marketing is it means that you're being nice to your readers. You're helping them. And,
you're serving them.
That's a good thing.
Yeah,
exactly.
You're serving them. It's a service. I love that. So let's dispel this myth here. A lot of people are of the mindset that Well, I think I'm interested in affiliate marketing, but I've heard horror stories that you only make a couple dollars and that it takes forever or a lot of clicks to make any type of money. How would you address that?
Well, it really doesn't. And I have seen bloggers be extremely successful, even if they have smaller audiences. It's more about the audience engagement that decides what the level of success is. And I would rather have somebody that's got a small audience that's engaged than someone that has a huge audience that kind of cares, but really doesn't. So, that's the direction I would definitely go. It takes a little while to get traction. And one of the things that you need to do is to remember to consistently put links into your posts because that's how people have the opportunity to buy. So you do need to take that time. But, if you take an extra 5 or 10 minutes before you hit publish and put in a couple of links, those links are going to be there and keep working for you, while you're 17 articles down the road and you forgot that you even did that. People are going to find that. And the other thing, too, that I think is important to remember is that if you, like, for example, one of our merchants is Etsy. So perhaps you sent somebody to Etsy to buy a specific kind of yarn. And they decided they didn't want to buy that yarn, but instead they decided they wanted to buy margarita glasses or a custom dog collar. You still get the credit for that. You still get the commission for that, and so that's kind of one of the added benefits is that depending on the merchant you work with, it's so possible for somebody to buy something else and you still earn the money. So, because you still brought them to that merchant, and then the thresholds. As far as when payment is issued, I know on AWIN it's $20, on Share Sale it's $50, but it's the combination of all of the different merchant sales that you've made. So it's not like you have to sell $50 on, Etsy commissions to be able to get paid out. It could be Etsy combined with, a yarn supplier combined with a glue supplier or whatever. I mean, there's so many different ones that we've got that are on there. And, all that totaled up means that it's not going to take you that long to hit that threshold and start getting paid.
That is definitely comforting to learn. So we've decided we're going to add affiliate marketing to our monetization plan. And we have shared it on social media and on our blog. And we are chugging along. What should we keep in mind when it comes to exploring new affiliates? Like, is there something specific we should look for as far as who to choose to affiliate for? I mean, the obvious answer is the commission rate, but is there something that you guys have in place to make that smooth?
Yeah, well, whenever you go into either one of the networks that we own both AWIN and ShareASale. So two different networks there. Between them, we have almost 8,000 different programs available in the U.S. And then on AWIN, it's a global network. So all told, we have about 26,000 different programs. There's a couple different things you can look at. So one of them is the commission rate. But the other thing to take a look at is the conversion rate, because some programs sadly offer a high commission rate because they don't convert very well. So to me, the thing that's most important for your audience is that take a look at the site, and is that someplace you would shop? So if it's someplace where you're comfortable shopping, it's going to be someplace where your readers are probably going to be comfortable with. That they've got a good conversion rate, that they have kind of a lower return rate. So what's their average approval rate on commissions and things like that? And the thing is that you're not signing a contract that says you have to promote that same merchant forever. If you've got somebody that you put in there and nobody is buying from them, switch to one of their competitors. Swap out those links for somebody else who maybe sells it and maybe is doing better. So you are not under any obligation to any of the advertisers that you sign, just because you signed up to their program. If you choose never to put a link on your site, that is your choice. You are in complete control of your blog. But, those are a couple different things you can look at to see how well they're doing. One of the things that we have both on AWIN and ShareASale is we actually have a rating system. On ShareASale, it's up to 5 stars. And on AWIN, we actually do it up to 100 points, and we take it to 2 decimal points. So you could be 61.72 as far as your value. But those rating systems kind of give you a little bit of insight as well into how well the program is doing, how popular it is, and what people think of it, and how well it sells. So you can use that as a tool as well to evaluate which merchant you want to work with.
Tell us a little bit about the little things you were telling me earlier that you can use as tools.
Oh, sure. Well, one of the things that both networks have is a bookmarklet. So a tool like a Chrome extension on Awin and on ShareASale. And what that will do is whenever you go onto a merchant that is on either one of the platforms, it will let you know that that merchant, here's your link to go ahead, to whatever page it is. So you can do a deep link right to a page that's deeper than just their homepage. And it's just as simple as copying and pasting it. And if you're not a member of that affiliate program, it's actually got a button where you can just apply on your behalf. So we've got that as a tool as far as getting the links. So you don't have to be scared about getting the links. We really make it super easy for you, I promise. One of the other tools that we've got on Awin is something called ConverterLink. And so if you've already got existing links on your site to one of the merchants on Awin, and you've put ConverterLink into your site, which is super easy to do. We've got a publisher master tag. You put this one thing, copy and paste it on your site, you're set forever. So it makes it super easy as well. If you've got ConverterLink and you've got existing links, when someone clicks on that link, it will automatically monetize the link as it sends them to the merchant. And if you're not a member of that merchant program, it will automatically apply on your behalf. So when we first signed the Etsy program, we had somebody with a wedding blog who literally had 8,000 links to Etsy. And she did the ConverterLink process on her site. And about less than 5 minutes later, all 8,000 of those links were monetized. And so now she's planning an Ivy League school for her son. So I guess that
Wow.
worked out okay.
I would say so. That is so encouraging. So, and I'm sure you have lots of success stories like
Yes.
that. What if I am interested in all of it, but I'm a little fearful of getting in trouble? Like, what kind of things do you have to do to make sure that you're disclosing everything correctly? And is that something you take care of for us, or is that something easy for us to do?
Well, there's actually a wonderful tool that we've made available on the Awin affiliate network, and it's called Admission. And so basically what it is it's a disclosure tool. And you can go in there just once and say, this is what I want it to say as far as my disclosure, and this is where I want it to appear. And it will automatically place that disclosure on any page on your site that's got an affiliate link. And it doesn't matter whether it's an affiliate link from Awin or ShareASale, from one of our competitors, from Amazon, whatever. That way you've always got the guaranteed disclosure. We felt that it was more important to make that tool network agnostic because it was the right thing to do for the industry. So that's what we built. But it makes it super easy to put the disclosure on there, because the FTC, they go after the bigger guys first, but every now and again they decide to be a challenge. I'll just leave it at that. So it's just better to go ahead and have the disclosures on there. And seriously, consumers are getting so used to it that right now it's like, oh yeah, it's there. They just skip right over it. It doesn't even make them pause for a second when they're going to head to your copy to read about what it is that you said. But then you're compliant. So, that's one of the things that we've tried to do a lot on Awin is to try and make things as easy as possible for bloggers, for influencers. We want you to focus on your content. We want you to focus on, the reason that you created this blog out of whatever passion it is that you've got. Leave the technology stuff to us. That's what we do. So we'll try and make it easy for you so that you can focus on your passion.
I love that. Tell me another story. Tell me the story about the food blogger.
Well, one of the things to always keep in mind is that, just because you figure everybody's got one of these, they may not. So don't be afraid to go ahead and put a link in there. So, I've worked with some food bloggers, and I said, do you have a special tool? Maybe you want to put in a link to a new cookie sheet or to measuring spoons or to, a blender or a mixer or a crock pot. I had somebody who was actually blogging about green chili. And it turns out she had 8 different crock pots because each one did something a little bit differently. And I'm like, put in links to these crock pots when you mention them. And she's like, oh no, everybody's already got a crock pot. I'm like, they may not, or maybe it just broke, or maybe they're ready for a brand new one because they got that one as a shower gift 20 years ago and they're tired of it. So there's all sorts of things like that. So my philosophy is any noun, especially a proper noun, can be an affiliate link. So that doesn't mean turn every single noun into an affiliate link, but if you're mentioning something because you think it's great, put in the affiliate link. You're helping your readers to make it easy on them to find it. And, you have an opportunity to make a commission as a result. And it doesn't cost them anything extra to use the affiliate link. They aren't being forced to click on it. No little ad's going to pop up or something like that. It's just there for their convenience. So it's really a service to your readers.
So, speaking of service, tell them about your personal experience with needing it to be an affiliate link for a service.
Oh, yes. Well, it's kind of embarrassing because I'm a travel writer as well. And my husband and I were going to Old Prague. And we went on a blog and we read about this hotel that we thought was just wonderful. And that's where we wanted to stay. But she didn't have a link in her post. So, I found some other place and I booked the hotel. And when we got there, it was the wrong hotel. We were right next door to the place where we wanted to be. I didn't speak Czech, so it looked like it was the right address. And instead, I had to walk past the hotel that I wanted to stay at every morning and every evening as we went to and returned from Old Prague. So that was kind of like a little frustrating. So we didn't get to stay where we wanted to be. And she didn't make about $60 in commissions because she didn't put the link in on her site.
Wow.
So, that 5 minutes would have made $60 from us and who knows how many other people. It's kind of worth putting in the links because, you're doing the content anyway. So, to spend a few minutes doing that really kind of makes a difference, and if you've got a lot of content already on your blog, don't be afraid to go back and put in those links now. You can put them in at any time, figure out which are your top performing pages, start off there and throw in a few. And so you can do that.
Okay, Jeannine. So tell me, if I am brand new to affiliate marketing, what should I be mindful of? Like, should I apply everywhere or focus on just one or two main companies, or how should I go about tackling this?
Okay, well, the process is the first step is you join the affiliate network and get approved by them, and then you apply to the individual merchants you want to work with. So it's kind of a part one, part two process. What I would do usually is pick out a handful of merchants that are your favorites and get started with them and get very comfortable with kind of the process of putting the affiliate link into your text, that sort of thing. And then, then you can grow from there. I think as time goes on, you'll probably end up joining a few more programs because there definitely are some which, for example, might be perfect seasonally, or some that, might be perfect for whatever this blog post is that you just did. You're not under any kind of requirements with them, so you don't have to worry about constantly promoting everybody or something like that. Find whoever it is that best fits that post and join their program. So, but I would just start off with like one or two networks to begin with, and then, then see from there.
Excellent advice.
I would also say a lot of people are like, oh, I'll just join Amazon. I just kind of some details I wanted to share with everybody about Amazon is Amazon only has a 1-day cookie, which means that somebody has to buy within 24 hours for you to earn your commission. Most of the other programs have cookie windows of 30 days. So you've got a lot more chances to be able to have somebody, buy something. Amazon also has literally a couple dozen ways to kick you out of their program. They'll find a reason and you have to start all over again and you lose whatever it was that you had earned up until then. They are not a nice master. So I know a lot of people are like, oh, join Amazon. And, if somebody doesn't buy something for you, maybe they'll go buy a refrigerator or a set of tires and you'll get commission on that. Does it ever happen? Yes. Does it happen often? Oh, heck no. Oh, my goodness, no. And you're leaving so much money on the table. Amazon usually has the lowest commission rates in the industry. So you're leaving so much on the table because the cookie expired and they bought 25 hours later instead of 24. So much better to have the individual merchants, 30-day cookie, higher commission rates, and people who actually want to work with you. So
Got it. And so, just so for the listeners that aren't sure, a cookie is just the ability for the site to follow your particular link for a certain amount of time. And so the merchant decides how long your link is going to be good for once that person clicks it. And a lot of the ones that I affiliate for, it's like 30 days or 60 days even, as opposed to like Jeannine saying that it's 24 hours for Amazon. And the second they click on something else through someone else's link, your link is dead. So someone else is going to get paid, even if you were the first one to send them there. So it's important to remember, who you're going to be sharing and their entire package versus just the commission and, oh, it's this much. You want to make sure it's someone that you tend to use a lot, or like she said, is just absolutely perfect for the project that you're working on in order to, capitalize on affiliate marketing.
Absolutely.
So Jeannine, you have been an amazing guest. Oh my gosh, we
thank
could
you.
talk all day about the ins and outs and all the things, but tell us how we can reach you.
Well, there's several different ways that you can reach me. My email address is jeannine.crooks@awin.com. So it's JEANNINE.CROOKS@AWIN.com. I am on Facebook. I'm on LinkedIn. I'm on Twitter. I'm kind of everywhere. So, please feel free to reach out, ask me any questions you want. I love answering questions. Every question is a good question. So, please feel comfortable to just do that. I love helping people get started in affiliate marketing. It's my favorite thing to do in the world. So, and I'm really, really good at figuring out which merchants are really good for your blog, or for your website or whatever. That's one of my superpowers. So I'm always happy to try and use that power for good and help people.
I love that. Jeannine, we have our own personal assistant when it comes to our affiliate marketing. Oh, this is awesome. Well, thank you so, so much for taking time out of your busy schedule to share with us and enlighten us. And I cannot wait to connect with you and get some one-on-one help.
It sounds great to me. Thank you so much for letting me be your guest today.
You're welcome. Have a good day.
You too. Thank you.
Thank you so much, my friend, for listening to the podcast. I'm blessed every single time you come back and listen to an episode. It's especially amazing when you share it with others on social media. So be sure to follow Creatives on Fire online. Listen, if you have not already done so, I want you to go ahead and download the 5 ideas I personally used to explode my online audience growth to a 6-figure following. You can find that at creativesonfirepodcast.com. I appreciate you, and until next time, stay inspired.